Are you ready?
Oh.
Hey everybody, I'm standing outside of my favorite house. It's an A-frame, and where I grew up we have a few of them, and I always wanted to build one of these with spiral steps inside and then a fire pole to slide down from the loft. I thought that would be cool. But anyway, I promised myself that I could take a short little trip after I published my book. I was sick during New Year's. I started getting sick around Christmas, and then New Year's I needed a doctor. And I've still been coughing, but I promised myself that with my mother's gift to me at Christmas that I could do something fun. So I found a little hostel over here for $30 for 2 days, and it comes with breakfast and supper, and so it's really cheap. And then I got to go on the ski lift for $2.25, and I got to ride a little dune buggy for $3 US. So that's about as exciting as it gets for me. I don't know how to ski, and I don't want to hurt my legs because I travel all the time, and I don't want to hurt my legs anyway, even if I didn't travel. But the funny thing that happened today was when I was over at Joyland Park in this city, there were several Georgia men walking around, and they had horses. And this one guy just kept trying to get me. I wonder if I have chocolate on my face. This one guy kept trying to get me on his white horse. And I kept telling him, no, it's too high, it's too high. I don't want to get up on that horse. So he said, follow me. And I said, okay. And he found like these benches that I could get on top of the bench to get on his horse. And I said, no, it's still too high. And I'm speaking English, he's speaking Georgia. So without telling me, the man comes up under my legs, picks me up like we just got married, trying to put me on his horse. And I said, you know what? That's something you can't pay for. Amen. Come on, a little bit of romance with the Georgia Cowboy. So, nothing screams you're single like riding a ski lift by yourself. But whatever, it's okay. I would rather be single than in a bad marriage. It's better to be a happy single than a miserable married person, because then you can't go anywhere. You're stuck. Once you make your vows, you're stuck, you're stuck, you're stuck. So I thought this was a cute place to do a little blog with the heart shape and tell my Georgia Cowboy story and show you my dream house. And I go back home tomorrow to the other city where my stuff is, and then I will stay there until February 28th. So I will be back on my channel February 27th, which is the day I was called to preach 21 years ago. But inspired by the Great Commission, Volume 4, took me several months to write that, and like I said, I just published it. It's on Amazon, and below is the link if you would like to get it. It's about the last 2 years of my life, 2018, 2019, the good, the bad, the struggles, the anguish, the danger, the perseverance, and vision. And there were several things in the book that I wanted to personally say that God did not want me to say. So right before it went to publishing, I had to remove several things from the book that were bad declarations over my life. Like, for instance, I don't care if I'm in the ministry after I publish this book, one of those kind of things. God had me change the cover of my book from the tunnel of love in the snow, railroad tracks, to Amsterdam Training Center photo of the very first class. And I battled with that. I did not want to change my cover. I wanted a cute female single sitting on the tunnel of love. That's what I wanted. And God wanted something else, and my friend said, I wonder what God is wanting for you. And I said, I don't know. I don't have that many Amsterdam pictures of the past few years. And so I found a couple of them preaching, and they were like, well, that's okay. And I'm like, I don't like those pictures. So I said, I'll decide tomorrow, because it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. And when I woke up, I had a vision of my book, yellow, and the picture of me cheering like that. And it was like I didn't even have to look. God showed me what He wanted. So the whole vision of the cover and the book kind of changed a little bit, because God wanted me to declare that Amsterdam Training Center was only in phase 1. Which means there's going to be more, and that requires faith, that requires more perseverance, that requires more sacrifice. I've been hearing a lot of prophecies the past 2 years about apostolic training centers and evangelism training centers, and every time I hear those, I kind of look in the mirror and go, you know that's you, Angela, you know that's you. You know, to whom much is given, much is required. God does not pour into somebody's life, invest into somebody's life for years and years, have that person publish 8 books just to run off and to stop doing ministry. It doesn't work like that. So most likely what God has for me in the future is more leadership, more sacrifice, more hard work, even if it's just from Amsterdam. Okay? So that's what's going on with me. At the very end of my book, I talk about how I wrestled with God all night, and I did. I literally wrestled with God all night at the point where I couldn't walk. My hip was out of place. I was in massive pain. When I woke up, Jacob in Finland gave me an offering. It was confirmation that I had wrestled with God. So it was very rough. And like I said, my book changed right at the end. So if you want it, great. If you don't, great. Whatever. I obeyed God writing the book, and hopefully He won't ask me to write anything else for a while. Okay, God bless you from Georgia. I'm going to Armenia in March. Look at that gorgeous view with the sun, all the snow. This is my hostel where I stay. I got me some cashmere peach toilet paper. Come on, 2020, good toilet paper year, people. So this is my hostel. I'm the only one here. And the bathroom. Like I said, it was $15 a day, and that includes supper and breakfast. Oh yeah, Georgia donuts are amazing. Here's my view. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you again, Lord willing, February 27th, unless something happens where I can't upload. Okay? God bless you. Miss everybody.